Well, here we go. Is Raw like, yo? Who is writing? Yo, Bruce Pritchard need to just get off these shows. Bruce Pritchard, we need somebody else and hit creative of Raw. Literally. Let's just get into this review. I'm doing basically the main stuff that happened. I don't care. We got Drew open up with a promo, and then we had Miz come out, and we had them taunt the Miz and us. I mean, we had the Miz and John Morrison uh taunt Drew McIntyre, and Drew McIntyre ended up beating the crap out of both Miz and uh John Morrison, and then that ends up being going into a match. And then we got Drew versus Miz, and then John Morrison tried to get involved again. He tried to then he uh Drew McIntyre, the closing moments with Drew McIntyre hitting a belly to belly on John Morrison. He ended up basically chucking the Money in the Bank contract, and he ended up coming back in the ring with a surprise roll up, and then Drew kicks out at one, uh, and then both of them gets up, and Miz tries to hits a strike. He ducks, and both of them hit the ropes, and then Drew hits a Claymore 1, 2, 3, and I don't care. Then we got a 24/7 segment, and I'm not going to talk about that. And then we got Asuka and the New Day backstage. Kofi and Xavier Woods and Asuka backstage, and I still don't care. And then we had our general manager, our quote unquote general manager, announcing the women, who's gonna be in the women, the women's tag team, the women's tag team for who's gonna be the women's tag team at Survivor Series. Basically, who's gonna be the people that's representing Raw for the Survivor Series match. I don't care. They announced Shannon Baszler and Nia Jax. Then they got um Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke, and then the match was then the last match will be a fatal 4-way match to contender who would be the last who would be the next who would be the next person for Raw. Who and then Lana wins that, and she gets put through a table again. Great. Great. Jesus Christ, man. Like, Lana needs to get out of the company. Lana just needs to get out of the company. Go to AEW with her husband, and she can go cut it up down there. Then, our qualifying match between Elias and Keith Lee. Keith Lee decimated Elias. So, that happened. Then, we got another qualifying match between oh no, the second match, the next match was Retribution versus Hurt Business again. Why is they still doing this feud? Why is he still doing this feud? This feud been going on for months. Retribution is basically buried. The closing moments happen when Mustafa Ali hit Cedric with a chair, and then basically the Hurt Business win by disqualification and the elimination tag match. And I don't care. And then we get a match with Sheamus and Matt Riddle, a qualifying match. And Sheamus bro kicks Matt Riddle. Matt Riddle is buried. Matt Riddle is buried. Then we get a Firefly Funhouse. And then basically we have Funhouse Bray dressed up for the tea party in the Firefly Funhouse. And then Alexa Bliss comes in there, and Rebel and Rabbit drinks the tea, and then she puts like all this stuff in there. She drinks the Rambo Rabbit drinks Alexa Bliss special drink, and then basically come to find out it's poison in it, and then Rambling Rabbit dies, and then come to find out he's okay, and then Final Bray just beats the living crap out of Rambling Rabbit to death, and then there goes the end of Rambling Rabbit, and then we get a moment of piss in the next segment. But first I gotta say about AJ Styles and Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy beats AJ Styles in a qualifying match. So there you go. Then we go back to the moment of piss. And then we get the Fiend out there. We got the Fiend out there. We got Drew and the Fiend out there. Basically, we have the Fiend on the stage behind Randy Orton, and we have Drew in the ring. And then Drew goes forward, and then we see a big brawl between Drew and Randy Orton. Now let me just say this: this show was terrible. This show was absolutely fucking terrible. Like, I can't believe that the USA allow WWE to still run shows. This show doesn't even make sense. Survivor Series don't even make sense anymore. Survivor Series is not even fun anymore. Let something be on like, instead of just the whoever wins will become the superior brand. No. This what I would have. They get like the 5 spots in the Royal Rumble. Whatever brand wins at Survivor Series, they get the 5 spots at WrestleMania at Money in the Bank. They get the last, like, one of the last 5 spots at the Royal Rumble. So yeah, and they main event WrestleMania. Two things. They main event WrestleMania, and they get the 5 spots. They get the 5 spots, the last 5 spots in the Royal Rumble. So both of those things. That's how I would book Survivor Series. Not just whoever wins will become the superior brand. That's boring. We had that. That been a thing for how many years? Never have no creative never have no creative thought into it. Never have no creative thought into it. So let me know your thoughts down below. Give me a like and all that stuff. Turn on the notifications so you can be the first ones to get to catch all my content. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.